In this video, the basics, standard grades, as well as the life cycle changes of the Suzuki Swift ZC33S for the Japanese market will be explained. After that, the colors will be shown, and then the special versions will be shown. At the end, we will show the accessory options. The Suzuki Swift Sport ZC33S is the high-performance version of the fourth-generation Swift in Japan. Introduced in 2017, it is based on Suzuki's Heart-Ect platform, a lightweight architecture keeping the curb weight of under 1,000 kilograms. At the heart of the ZC33S is Suzuki's K14C boosterjet engine, 1.4-litre turbocharged inline-4 with 138 horsepower and 230 Newton-meters torque using premium gasoline. Front-wheel drive layout with possibility of a 6-speed manual or 6-speed automatic. The ZC33S differentiates itself from the standard Swift with the front and rear fenders have been widened by 20 mm on each side, 30 mm wider thread, a hub that went from 4-hole PCD 100 to a 5-hole PCD 114.3. A rear disc brake instead of drum and larger front brakes. On the exterior, there are a new front bumper and carbon fiber-like texture finish on the front grille, lower part of front bumper, side skirt, and rear diffuser. There is a rear spoiler and 17-inch aluminum wheels and a dual exhaust pipe. The interior features ornaments on the door armrests, instrument panel, and console that gradient from red to black from the front to the rear of the vehicle. The meter cluster has been modified with a red tachometer dial and a dark silver speedometer dial. A 4.2-inch color multi-information display is mounted in the center, with the addition of a boost gauge and oil temperature gauge specifically for the sports model. The leather-wrapped steering wheel features dimpled surfaces for improved grip and has red cross stitching and piano black accents. Special sport seats were also installed. The shift boot features red double stitching. The 6M T-shift knob features chrome plating, and the 6AT selector lever has a satin-plated finish. Stainless steel pedals were installed. As an option package, a safety pack was available with dual-sensor brake support, all-around monitor, camera package, and lane departure prevention function. This equipment became standard on the May 2020 minor model change. Rear parking sensors, traffic sign recognition, blind spot monitor, and rear cross-traffic alert became also standard. The 6AT model also gains reverse brake support, and the unintended acceleration suppression function now works in reverse as well. Optionally, a non-safety support package was now available. Furthermore, the radio went from a 2-speaker to 6-speaker setting, and the multi-information display got a digital vehicle speed display function. Here is the color overview of the ZC33S Swift Sports. Pause the video now if you would like to look at it a little longer. At the model launch, there were 6 colors available in Japan, 3 standard and 3 optional. Black, yellow, and blue were standard, while red, silver, and white were optional. In 2020, with the minor change, orange was added as a new color. However, the roof was black. This 2-tone setting was also possible now as an option for the blue and red color. In 2025, the final edition special edition was released, and this got a new blue color, Frontier Blue Pearl. This was an optional color, just like white, silver, and red. Yellow was a standard color. The optional colors always came with a black roof. About the details of the final edition, the exterior of the special edition ZC33S Final Edition features a gloss black finish on the front grille and aluminum wheels, as well as brake calipers, emblems, and C-pillar decals with a design exclusive to the ZC33S Final Edition. The interior features heat gradient trim on the instrument panel, door trim, and console, and a gloss silver steering wheel garnish. The final edition had some unique accessories, but these will be shown later in the video at the accessories overview. Various tuners also prepared a complete car based on the Swift Sport's ZC33S. First is Monster Sports with their MX Sport, which had a front underspoiler, side skirt and rear add-ons in a special carbon pattern. Furthermore, the exterior got a new grille, headlight garnish, C-pillar garnish, and optionally a GT wing and decals. For the interior, there were floor mats, sports footrest, sports driving pedal covers, a different shift knob and rear-view mirror cowl. A new type of air conditioner filter was also installed. Optionally, for the interior, a 3-meter addition could be had on the dashboard. Technical upgrades were a new muffler and air filter, around 25 mm lowering springs, different brake pads, a performance damper for the front and rear chassis, 2 brace bars, and lightweight wheels with Advan flavor tires. Other Monster Sport accessories included window visors, door handle protector, and a luggage mat. Suzuki Works Kurume, also known as SWK, is a Suzuki specialist in the south of Japan. They prepared also a complete car with an affordable entry price and then various options to choose. Stage 1 being the entry, it consisted of special SWK marked raise wheels in black and red or black and silver color. Lowering springs with a new bump stop, camber bolts, brake pads and lock nuts were also fitted. The interior got a LED bulb upgrade and the key got a new holder. The oil cap and radiator caps were replaced with SWK ones. Finally, there was a special complete car badge. Optionally, the car could be had with an ECU tune in 3 different specs. A sports muffler was also optional, as well as an intake for the front bumper and a rear spoiler. For the interior, there was an optional choice of 2 steering wheels marked with SWK. Finally, a motion control beam was also set as an option. Here are some more pictures of a SWK Swift in white. Kuhl came with their own version of the ZC33S, which was more focused on appearance. A new front splitter, side skirt, rear diffuser, and rear spoiler. Around the fog, lights were additional ducts, garnishes, and a front grille with Kuhl logo. The suspension was lowered and 18-inch wheels were installed. A 4-exit exhaust was fitted. The headlight cover was optional. Greddy Trust prepared their version focused on performance and with 2 choices, a light package and an extreme package. The light version got Power Extreme R muffler and sport catalyzer, a blow-off valve, new air intake, oil filter, oil filler cap, oil drain bolt, radiator cap, and carbon hood lifter. The suspension got a performance damper. For the interior, there was a new shifter, and for the exterior, a front spoiler and rear spoiler and special emblems. The Extreme package got a new turbo with intercooler kit, oil cooler kit, intake piping, radiator hose kit, and performance clutch. In the interior, there were additional gauges for boost, water temperature, and oil pressure, and a new design steering wheel was fitted. Let's head into the accessories. At the model launch, the accessory catalogue for the Swift Sport was actually combined with the regular Swift catalogue. So if we go to the Swift Sport section on the first pages, we can already see some unique options. These include various stickers, emblems, and decorative elements that help give the car a more personalized look. On the following pages, there are additional exterior accessories, such as headlamp garnishes and other styling details. After that, the catalogue moves into more practical items, like floor mats and general accessories that are shared across the model range. With the facelifted version, things changed a bit. The accessory catalogue became dedicated specifically to the Sport model. One of the key updates was that the lower body parts that were previously only available in black could now be finished in body color. There were also new mirror cap options and protective accessories, like door handle protectors. For the interior, there was an option for 3 distinct color themes for the decoration trims, giving owners more ways to customize the cabin. New features were also introduced, such as illuminated emblems and additional lighting-related accessories. Other accessories included a roof rack and these remote key covers. Finally, for the last edition of the Swift Sport, Suzuki introduced a new accessory packages, the Black Package, which included blacked-out garnishes along the bumpers and sides, as well as black emblems. Aside from these additions, most of the later pages remain similar, with no major changes compared to the facelift version. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching.